Core muscles non-existent. Hello from Koh Larn, Thailand. We have just arrived to Koh Larn and just checked into our resort. This is our little bungalow. So we booked this on Trip. It is also available on Agoda. Give you a little room tour. So I know the purple is very intense, but overall it's a very decent room. There's aircon, there's a fridge, there's TV, and the toilet is quite nice as well. Big and spacious, huge shower area, toilet and sink. So since like half the day is gone, because we took a really long time to get from Bangkok all the way to here, we got from Bangkok to Pattaya to Koh Larn. So we're just gonna explore the area for today before we get into more activities tomorrow. But first things first, we're going to rent a motorbike. We're now walking towards the pier because when we came, that's the main area where all the people were renting motorbikes. So we just have to take a short walk back. 押金1000，等一下车来给我看这个押金。When you come to Koh Larn, everyone travels around the island by motorbike, so renting one is really the way to go. But if that is not an option, there is a minibus service which will take you around the attractions on the island. After driving around for a bit, we stumbled across this small restaurant by the seaside. Our food has arrived. So Ellen and I kept it very simple. We ordered 2 rice and then 1 veg, 1 egg, and this beautiful bowl of tom yum soup. Day 2 of our trip to Koh Larn is where the fun really begins, but before that we headed to a cafe. So we picked one of the cafes nearby and it has a spectacular view. Koh Larn Island has many different cafes and they're all very beautiful. This one in particular was decorated so nicely and it overlooks the rest of the island. So Tawaen Beach is the main beach out of the 3 beaches I believe here in Koh Larn, and it's the most happening one. You'll have all the water sports, all your water activities here. Later on we're going to try some jet skiing and some snorkeling.
300 baht for 1 hour.
300 baht 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay. So
300. Yeah.
So Ellen and I booked the activities already. There are many I would say like tour guides here. They'll just come up to you and then see if you want to play all the water sports. We booked the jet skiing and snorkeling. First we're going off for the snorkeling. So the jet skiing price, if they take you on the jet ski, so which means one person and their guide, it's 300 baht. But because Ella and I want to do it ourselves, so we're paying 1,000 baht. And for the snorkeling, it's 300 baht per person. So total for these two activities would cost 1,600, but we managed to bargain it down just to 1,500.
For snorkeling, they actually take you on a boat and they will bring you to the other side of the island where you will board another boat where you gear up all your snorkeling gear before you head down to the water. Done some snorkeling and the water is a little bit murky. We can't see super clear, but we did manage to see some really large coral and some fish. Jet skiing was super fun and free and easy. We had 30 minutes to go anywhere we want around the island on the water. The only thing we had to take caution was not to capsize the jet ski. We finished all our water activities. We ended off with the jet ski and it was super fun. So now we just walked into one of the restaurants by the beach because we wanted to eat something. Ordered fried rice and ordered some egg omelette. Tawaen Beach is actually Koh Larn Beach. It's a relatively smaller beach. There's still like bars and restaurants along the beach itself. But what we want to do is that we want to walk along the rocks So now is the good time, it's low tide, you can actually walk out through the rocks and you reach this special attraction known as the mysterious hole, but it's more of a cave than a hole. So we're gonna try that. So we're actually gonna walk out along there, all the rocks there. And if you're planning to do that, I suggest you pack some booties so that you can protect your feet from the rocks. After walking for a bit, we decided it wasn't a very good idea just because the rocks were a little bit slimy, we could slip and fall. So we actually decided to go out in the ocean and walk along there instead. So the hole is not very deep. I don't know if you classify it as a cave. But either way, it's a nice sight. We are now at Tien Beach. As you can see, it is enclosed inside a cove area and it's not as crowded as the other beaches. Unlike the other beaches, you have to actually walk into this one, but you get a very scenic view. This beach also has water activities, but as you can see, it's not as crowded as Tawaen Beach. Now it's got some really good waves, so we're gonna go swimming! Do check out part 2 of my Koh Larn vlog to see what we did on day 3.